What's going on, YouTube? That guy named Jay checking in. So, 3 years later, right around this, I could say, yeah, it's been 3 years. Actually, the first week in April is when I started at Trans Am, but about this time in 2016, I had already passed all my things to get my CDL with CRST. So it has been 3 years that I've been in this trucking industry. 3 years, some would say I really haven't accomplished anything. 3 years, some would say that I've wasted time. I've gone in circles. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. You know, whatever other mean things that they can think to say anyways. And if someone were to ask me, hey, Jay, 3 years later, do you think trucking is still for you? Do you think that you should start looking at other things? Maybe seeking another career? Do you really feel that this is where you need to be? Yeah. Absolutely. I feel like some of the stuff that people say is true. I've made a lot of mistakes, gone in circles, bottom of the barrel as far as, I guess, money is concerned. But you know, that's cool. Not really though. But but at the end of the day, man, like, I came into trucking with one goal and one goal only: to better my family's life. And in every sense of that phrase, I have. You know, I didn't really come into trucking with a plan. You know, it was never no lease out plan, owner out plan. I didn't have a 5-year plan. I came in, I said, look, I need to make money to start providing for my family in a way that I was unable to do beforehand. And I did that. I've done that. It may not have always looked pretty. It may not always have been consistent, you know what I'm saying? But when I wake up in the morning and I get up out my bed and I look around at everything that I have, everything that I've provided, it's hard to regret anything. You know, I mean, you admit mistakes that you have made in trucking, of course, but regret is when you're sitting in a situation where 3 years later we haven't done anything. We haven't elevated. We haven't got our own place. We haven't started other businesses. We haven't created other streams of income. We haven't been able to provide certain things for my son, our son. I don't know why I keep saying my son. Our son, you know, we haven't been able to take trips. We haven't been able to experience. That's regret. I regret nothing as far as what I've done for my family. You know what I'm saying? And that alone just makes it like three years of learning experience, 3 years of trial and error. You know what I mean? And it's just, that's how I feel, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it makes no sense to sit back and beat myself up for things that I did in 2016 or 2017. It's 2019, man. I gotta be preparing for 2020, 2021, 2025, 2030, when these trucks gonna take over and they ain't gonna need drivers in the trucks no more. You know what I'm saying? So if someone was to ask me, would I still recommend trucking, even to someone who might not necessarily know what they want to do with it? Absolutely, because at the end of the day, trucking is a tool. If nothing else, trucking is a tool that will help you build a better life. Period. No matter what you want to do with that tool or inside that tool, meaning, you know, OTR, regional, local, whatever, it is a tool that will continue to help you build a better life, help you build a foundation for a better life for your family. I don't know anything else that I could have done with the limited amount of traditional education that I have. When I say traditional, I mean the school system. You know, all I have is a high school diploma. I don't know any other thing, any other career, any other job that I could have done for the last 3 years and provided the things that I have provided, because I damn near did them all before trucking. I did the warehouse work. I did the security. I did the culinary. I did the call center. I did all that shit as far as jobs that you could get without any type of trade or degree. And hell, I know people with degrees in other trades that can't do what I do. No disrespect, but I mean, call a spade a spade. You can't do it. Your money ain't long enough. You know what I mean? So it's just like, again, man, I look at my life. I love my life. I hated my life when I came into trucking. Hated it. Hated it. Now I'm to a point where I love life. I love waking up in the morning. I love the smile on my son's face. I love the smile on my wife's face. You know what I'm saying? I love the smile on my dog's face. And I was able to do that from truck driving, from getting my CDL, from taking a risk, from taking a chance, from doing something that everybody told me I was stupid in doing because nobody in my immediate family or extended family, for that matter, had done it. And now here I am 3 years later. Not only have I done it, but I have inspired others to do it, and inspired others to do it better than I have. And I'm fine with that. Fine with that. Family members, friends. I've even financed some friends to go to CDL school, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've put myself in a position to do what I've really always wanted to do. I just never knew how to do it, but which is help others. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to see that, to be able to contribute to that with just 3 years of experience in an industry, it's amazing to me. It may not be much in hindsight, but I mean, it's amazing that I can convince someone to change their life around. Not just talk about it, not just down them or criticize them like they're so used to already, especially my fellow brothers, young black men. No disrespect to any other colors, but I mean, we just get it the worst. That's just what it is in this system. We get it the worst. So to be able to inspire other black men to say, yo, look, come out here and do this right here, and you can change your entire way of looking at life. That little, $15,000, $20,000 that you making at that bullshit $8 an hour job, man, that's garbage. That's garbage. You wasting your time. Come out here and make 40 grand your first year. 50 to 60 grand your second year. Whatever you do your third year, you can be making 6 figures. If you want to. And in 3 years, I have inspired a lot of cats to do that. Some have stayed in the industry, some have chosen to leave, but that's just the name of the game, man. Everybody ain't built for this. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, 3 years later, I still believe this is the greatest thing I've ever done with my life, with the exception of marrying my wife and creating my son. This is the greatest thing I've ever done. I regret nothing. In another 3 years, I won't even be thinking about the previous 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I'm just going to keep getting better. I'm going to keep bettering my family's life. Like I'm to the point where with my family's life, we are already, it's so hard to say this because people get offended, but fuck it. We are already doing better than majority of my family. But even still, we feel like we still have so much more and so much, we could go so much further. And trucking did that. Not no bachelor degree, not no master degree, not no trade, not no apprenticeship school, not no community college, not no Wake Up Now, not no 5 links. None of that. Not flipping cars, not donating plasma, not delivering pizza, driving trucks. So if you would have asked me, yo, is trucking still worth it? I ask you, I don't know what you waiting on. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. 3 years later, we still here. We still gonna keep getting better. We still gonna keep moving forward, man. Praying for another safe, productive, and positive 3 years in trucking. And 3 years after that, and 3 years after that, if I'm still driving trucks, as long as I'm in this truck, man, I hope that it stays safe, productive, and positive. That's just how I feel. So that's my opinion, man. 3 years later, and yeah, man. As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking, we gone.